Today we're bringing the heat. We've got an exclusive parlay with our top recommendations, some exciting player prop bets, and, as always, an in-depth analysis of the games that could tip the balance in your favor. If you're looking for tips to make the most out of your bets, stay tuned because the show starts now. San Antonio Spurs versus Indiana Pacers. The Spurs are looking to bounce back after losing 6 of their last 7 games, including 3 of their last 4 at home. Recent trends show high-scoring games, with 4 of their last 5 matches going over 232.5 points. Against the spread, the Spurs have struggled, failing to cover in 6 of their last 7 games, while the Pacers have been dominant on the road, winning 10 of their last 11 away games. When looking at head-to-head matchups, the Spurs have had the upper hand, winning 4 of the last 5 meetings and covering the spread in those same games. My pick, Spurs with an alternative line of +4. Player props for this game, Devin Vassell over 22.5 points, plus rebounds, Chris Paul under 2.5 points in the first quarter. A great mix of team and player analysis for betting opportunities. Atlanta Hawks versus Toronto Raptors. The Toronto Raptors have been performing well lately, winning 4 of their last 5 games, and they've been covering the spread in 4 of those 5 matches. In contrast, the Atlanta Hawks have struggled, losing 3 of their last 4 games and failing to cover the spread in 3 of those matches. The Raptors also have the edge in head-to-head matchups, having won 3 of the last 4 against the Hawks. Both teams will be missing key players, with the Hawks without several players like Larry Nance Jr., Jalen Johnson, and others, while the Raptors will be missing Ochai Agbaji, Emmanuel Quickley, and Kelly Olynyk. With Atlanta in a tough stretch and missing important pieces, the Raptors seem poised to cover the spread. My pick, Toronto Raptors with an alternative spread of -6.5. Given the Hawks' struggles and the Raptors' strong form, I expect the Raptors to cover this spread with ease. Minnesota Timberwolves versus Denver Nuggets. The Timberwolves have faced challenges at home, losing 4 of their last 5 games, while the Nuggets come in hot, winning 8 of their last 9 games overall and 7 of their last 8 on the road. Recent trends point to high-scoring games, with 4 of the last 5 matches going over 229.5 points. Against the spread, Denver has been reliable, covering in 8 of their last 9 games. However, in head-to-head matchups, the Timberwolves have had the edge, winning 3 of the last 4 games and covering the spread in those contests. My pick, Denver Nuggets money line. The Nuggets' strong form and road performance make them a solid choice to secure the win in this matchup. Dallas Mavericks versus Boston Celtics. Recent head-to-head matchups between these teams show a tendency for low-scoring games, with 5 of the last 6 meetings going under 222 points. The Mavericks have struggled at home, losing 3 of their last 4 games against the Celtics, while Boston looks to bounce back after a tough loss to the Lakers by more than 20 points. The Mavericks have shown some strength, covering the spread in 3 of their last 4 games. However, the Celtics have faced challenges against the spread recently, failing to cover in 6 of their last 8 games. My pick, Boston Celtics -2. The Celtics are poised for a comeback performance, and with a narrow spread, they're a solid option to cover against the Mavericks. Brooklyn Nets versus Miami Heat. The Nets have struggled significantly, losing 11 of their last 12 home games and 10 of their last 11 overall. Recent head-to-head matchups also point to low-scoring contests, with 5 of the last 6 games staying under 209.5 points. Brooklyn has consistently hit the under in 4 of their last 5 games, aligning with Miami's own challenges on the road, losing 3 of their last 4 away games. While the Heat have dropped 5 of their last 6 games overall, their current form suggests they are better positioned to edge out the Nets. My pick, Miami Heat with an alternative line of -4. Given Brooklyn's continued struggles and Miami's ability to bounce back, the Heat with a moderate spread looks like a confident choice. Charlotte Hornets versus New Orleans Pelicans. The Pelicans come into this matchup on a strong run, winning 4 of their last 5 games. Their scoring has been consistent with 6 of their last 7 games going over 228 points. Historically, they've dominated the Hornets, winning the last 5 head-to-head matchups. The Hornets have struggled at home, losing 4 of their last 5 games, and their scoring trends have leaned toward the under in 3 of their last 4 outings. The Pelicans have also performed well against the spread, covering in 3 of their last 4 games, which further supports their form in this contest. My picks: Pelicans money line, over 227.5 points. New Orleans' momentum and scoring consistency make these picks a solid combination for this matchup. Orlando Magic versus Detroit Pistons. This game features 2 teams with contrasting recent trends. The Magic have struggled, losing 6 of their last 7 games, and have failed to cover the spread in 4 straight matchups. On the other hand, the Pistons have been strong against the spread, covering in 4 of their last 5 games, and they've been a solid road team, winning 7 of their last 8 away games. Historically, the Magic have had the edge in this matchup, winning 5 of the last 6 head-to-head games and dominating at home in the same span. However, the recent form of the Pistons suggests a closer contest this time. Both teams have leaned towards lower-scoring games, with 6 of the last 7 head-to-head matchups going under the total. Additionally, the Pistons have gone under the total in 5 of their last 7 games. My picks: Detroit Pistons to cover +3 spread under 215 total points. With Detroit's improved play and the trend of lower-scoring games, these picks align well with the stats and recent form. Cleveland Cavaliers versus Houston Rockets. The Cleveland Cavaliers have been strong at home, winning 11 of their last 12 games at home, and they have dominated recent head-to-head matchups with the Houston Rockets, winning 4 in a row at home. However, the Cavs are coming off 2 consecutive losses, one to Philadelphia, despite Joel Embiid being out, and another heartbreak where Garland missed 3 crucial free throws and Donovan Mitchell missed the game-winning shot. On the other hand, the Houston Rockets have had a few days of rest, which could give them an advantage in terms of freshness. The Cavaliers are on a back-to-back, which might lead to some fatigue in their lineup. My pick: Houston Rockets with an alternative spread of +5.5. Given the Rockets' rest and the Cavaliers' recent struggles, the Rockets could cover the spread in this matchup. New York Knicks versus Sacramento Kings. This matchup pits 2 strong teams against each other, with both showing solid recent form. The Knicks have won 3 of their last 4 games and have historically dominated this matchup, winning 7 of the last 8 head-to-head contests. They've been especially tough at home, taking 5 straight games against the Kings in New York. The Kings, however, are in excellent shape, winning 10 of their last 12 games. They've leaned towards high-scoring affairs, with 5 of their last 6 games going over the total of 232.5 points. In contrast, the Knicks have had lower-scoring games, with 3 of their last 4 falling under the same mark. My pick: New York Knicks. Money line with the Knicks' strong home record and historical success against Sacramento. They are well positioned to secure another victory. Chicago Bulls versus Philadelphia 76ers. Both teams have been struggling lately, with the Bulls losing 6 of their last 7 games, including 4 straight at home. Their consistency has been poor, and they've also been failing to cover the spread, losing 5 of their last 6 against the spread. Meanwhile, the 76ers have also been on a rough patch, losing 7 of their last 8 games, including 6 of 7 away, and missing their star player Joel Embiid. However, despite their struggles, they have managed to hit the over in 5 of their last 6 matches, making it a potentially high-scoring game. Head-to-head, the Bulls have lost at home in 3 of their last 4 matchups against the 76ers. With both teams experiencing inconsistencies, especially with the Bulls' home struggles and the 76ers' absence of Embiid, I expect a high-scoring affair, considering both teams' recent overs. The total points over 230.5 seems like a solid pick. My pick, over 230.5 total points. Philadelphia 76ers to cover plus 5.5 points. With both teams needing a win and trends pointing toward a higher scoring game, I'm backing the over in the 76ers to cover the spread despite their struggles. Memphis Grizzlies versus Utah Jazz. The Grizzlies have been on a solid run, winning 6 of their last 7 games and dominating at home with 13 wins in their last 15 matches. They've also been covering the spread in 6 of their last 7 games, and I expect them to cover the spread of negative 11.5 in this matchup. The Jazz, on the other hand, have been struggling, losing 7 of their last 8 games and being on a 4-game losing streak away from home. With Memphis being in strong form, especially at home, and the Jazz unable to find their rhythm, this looks like a great opportunity for the Grizzlies to cover the spread. Both teams have also been involved in high-scoring games lately, with the total points hitting the over in 6 of the last 7 Grizzlies games and 5 of the last 5 Jazz games. The over for this matchup is set at 244.5, and it's likely that we see another high-scoring game. My pick, Memphis Grizzlies, with an alternative line of minus 4.5 over 240 total points. With Memphis in dominant form and both teams trending towards overs, I'm backing the Grizzlies to win by a comfortable margin, and for the total points to go over 240. Golden State Warriors versus Los Angeles Lakers. Both teams have been in solid form lately, with the Warriors winning 6 of their last 7 games, including 3 of 4 at home. However, despite their success, the Warriors have gone under the points total in 3 of their last 4 games. And with the recent absences of key players like Jonathan Kuminga and Draymond Green, their defense and overall dynamics could be impacted. The Lakers, while struggling away from home, losing 3 of 4, have been on a good run recently, winning 4 of their last 5 games. However, they have also hit the under in 3 of their last 4 matches. Head-to-head, the Warriors have been dominant lately, winning 6 of 7, but with some key injuries that could affect their performance. The Lakers have been solid overall, though their away form leaves a lot to be desired. Given the Warriors' recent struggles with injuries and the Lakers coming off a solid win streak, this game has the potential to be high scoring. The over is a reasonable bet, especially considering both teams have been involved in high scoring games recently, even with the Warriors' defensive concerns. My pick, over 219.5 total points, Los Angeles Lakers to win on the money line, LeBron James. Over 31.5 points plus assists. With the Warriors' injuries and the Lakers' recent form, I believe the Lakers can pull off a win. And the over on total points looks promising given the offensive firepower of both teams. LeBron James has been playing at an MVP level and could contribute significantly in both points and assists, making his over 31.5 points plus assists a solid bet as well. Phoenix Suns versus Washington Wizards. The Phoenix Suns have been in solid form recently, winning 6 of their last 8 games, including 4 out of 6 at home. They are facing a Wizards team that has struggled massively, losing 14 of their last 15 games and 22 of their last 23 on the road. The Suns have been dominant in recent head-to-head matchups, winning 3 of the last 4 games against the Wizards. Key stats: the Suns have been performing well at home, and their defense has been strong, allowing them to cover the spread in many of their recent victories. The Wizards have had issues with consistency, especially on the road, and have struggled to keep games competitive. The total points in their recent matchups have often been over 231, but considering the Suns' defensive strength, this could be a game where they control the tempo. My pick, Phoenix Suns, to cover the spread at -6. The Suns are the clear favorites in this matchup, especially given the Wizards' current form. I believe the Suns will cover the -6 spread with ease, as they have been dominating weaker opponents. Los Angeles Clippers versus Milwaukee Bucks. Clippers. 6 of the last 7 matches. Clippers won against the spread. Clippers to cover minus 2.5 points. Bucks won 8 of the last 9 matches. Bucks won 3 of the last 4 away. Bucks won against the spread in 5 of 5 matches. Bucks to cover plus 2.5 points. Over points. 6 of the last 7 games, over 224.5 points. Head-to-head. Bucks won 4 of the last 5 matches. Clippers lost 3 of the last 4 home games. Bucks won against the spread in 3 of the last 4 matches. Bucks to cover plus 2.5 points. My pick, over 218 total points. Bucks with an alternate line of plus 4.5 points. The Bucks have been on fire, and even though the Clippers have been strong lately, the Bucks' winning streak and form have them as the better pick for covering the spread. Also, the total points are expected to go over given both teams' recent trends in high-scoring games. Parlay of the day, Denver Nuggets on the money line. The Nuggets are in great form and have a solid advantage in this game. With their strong offense and defense, they are expected to secure the victory. Memphis Grizzlies, with a spread of minus 6.5. The Grizzlies are also playing very well and are in control to cover the minus 6.5 spread in their matchup. This parlay combines 2 teams in great form. With the Nuggets winning and the Grizzlies covering the spread, this parlay has the potential to deliver great results today. By combining these 2 in a parlay, it pays out plus 117. A great opportunity to get some solid returns.